It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Justin Hopkins out, ready to send this away. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First down throw by Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Willie Gay there on the tackle.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 4. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. That was incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Browns will have their work cut out for them on this drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He's got to gain a 6 there. DJ Reed brings him down that time. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pass brought in by Traylon Burks. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now it's DTR. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives the Browns a first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. It's Pacheco again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down in that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Pacheco can't push it across. They make the stand, and looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Yeah, two things come into play when you get to these goal-to-go situations, Kate. I always love mixing cadence. I know it can be dangerous because you can give up 5 yards, but also if you're aggressive with it, you can get a free down, but it gets your guys excited to get off the football and get that surge. Well, that group offensively did not get on that one.
Try to run with Pacheco. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Return coming from the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught, it's Breece Hall. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Wilson's got it. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Rodgers here from the gun. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They'll throw again. Rodgers. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Into the hands of Conklin. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st down, ball at the 36. A give left side for Hall. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. To throw is Rodgers. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now Rodgers. That throw finds Coughlin. And they take him down right along the 30.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Bass's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. DTR looking to throw. That one complete to Njoku. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and long for him here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
And they take him down right along the 30. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Finds him over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st down, Rodgers. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Hall once more. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of just 2. They needed 5. It's going to be 4th and 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
So the Jets are going to try a field goal on 4th down, and Greg Zuerlein headed out. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And Bass's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Turpin with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Running right is Pacheco. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Looks like we have somebody worse for wear after the play. And that's Isaiah Pacheco, who's in some pain. They're looking at him now. First and 10 from the 41. DTR to throw it. It is caught left side. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Right side. Touchdown, Cleveland. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns grow their lead to 8. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's a return from the 7. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. The former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker, on the stop. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Rodgers here off the play action. Fits it through the middle. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Wanted to get that one to Mike Williams. So 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Rodgers throwing again here on 2nd down. Hall there to haul it in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Able to hit Hall, complete. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains. Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's DTR to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Throwing now from the gun. Stays in. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Center return, Naheem Hines. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Lone back gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. That finds Burks complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now it's DTR. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Browns are lined up to punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He signals for the fair catch and brings it in. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Jets football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They start the half with a give them all. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. The former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker, on the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To throw, Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Rodgers here from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Thompson Robinson now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Browns a first. Here's a give up the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds his target home. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. He'll cobble together a yard there. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Connects on the crosser. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here's Hines. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Back now, pressure on its way. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. DTR looking to throw. That'll be complete to Burks. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the red zone now. He's on the move. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Quick pass, right side, complete. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Thompson Robinson. And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns hold an 11-point advantage. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown on his Hopkins for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns push the lead up to 12. Hopkins has it on the tee and he's ready to send it flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off play action, Rodgers. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. It's taken in by Williams. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. So we're through 3 here. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They go right back to Hall. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Throw complete to Williams. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Now Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
To throw again on second down, Rodgers. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And the Browns add an extra defensive back out there, nickel package, third down. Again, Rodgers. Hall there to haul it in. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal. They'll run here. It's Hall. Crosses the goal line. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now within one score in the fourth. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Zerline on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Turpin with a return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing now, Thompson Robinson. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Looking to throw. Hits his running back. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Has this at the 6. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. To throw, Rodgers. That's complete to Wilson. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw by Rodgers. Wilson's got it. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now within 1 score in the 4th. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Zerline on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Turpin with a return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Got a man, it's Njoku. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Jets take their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 34. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw. That's caught for the 1st. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. They've got 1st down from the 31. To throw is Rodgers. Into the hands of Conklin. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Rodgers here from the gun. That throw finds Conklin. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to stop the clock at will. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Rodgers here off the play action. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Grant tapped in to pick it off. And the Browns get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They'll run here on first down. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns getting ready to celebrate a 9-0 start. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They gain 14 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So they take a knee here, and they stay perfect on the season. Another victory added on to their streak.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group.